We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for returns for you guys to smash that like button. And here we are with Bbby, Bed Bath & Beyond Inc. And the stock is here pulling downwards after the big announcement that everyone was waiting for, right? We've talked about why the stock started to run back on August 24th. As you see popping up here on the screen, the article that came out that removed the FUD of possible bankruptcy, and today was a big day. Things started to pull back yesterday, and we needed to watch carefully what 42 Vision was showing, and we went from a rip area to a dip area so far. Now, we're going to break down what's going on here with 42 Vision and our inflow versus outflow indicator, but before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord, and as you see popping up here on the screen, these are some of the home runs I managed to find this week alone so far. And while not guaranteed to be this way every single day, we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the stocks I mentioned this morning, and one of them turned out to be a home run. That was NUWE. We caught this one in the pre-market under a bear indicator, consolidating towards the bell. And after the bell, got that bull indicator, full strength on 42 Vision. Inflow started to pick up, full strength as well. And as you can see here, getting a highest point of 70% plus within minutes, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with Bbby, Bed Bath & Beyond Inc. And as I stated earlier in the video, it went from a rip area to a dip area. And after today's announcement, it pulled back from the $12 range back down towards $9. We definitely wanted to see this stay above $9.50, $10. And here we are as it's trying to bring itself back up. Now, I'm going to pull up the bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, our QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities, whether stocks are going up or going down. And you can now join the members using these resources to maximize in either direction by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So Bbby has been under a bear indicator since yesterday. The outflows got crossed, and I talked about how I was watching if these inflows could pick up but cross the midpoint on the 30-minute, and not only on the 30-minute, but also on the 15-minute. You could see how it rejected right at that area today in the pre-market, pulled all the way down. They tried coming back up, very short-lived, crossed right back down, and that's when it jumped from $9.16 to almost $10 and sat sideways for most of the day, fighting within the volatility here on the 15-minute. And on the 30-minute, it is right on the edge, guys, right there on the edge. This is going to be very important going into tomorrow. Is it going to reject it, or is it going to try to bring itself back up and cross over it and cancel out this bear indicator with any possible bull indicator back to the upside? And every time we hit white with red borders, not guaranteed to have a strong move, but we tend to have reversals, right? This was the last time we had white with red borders of extreme weakness on the 23rd, followed by that bull indicator, and it jumped up from $8 all the way up to $12, nearly a 50% plus move, and just continued with strength leading up to this point of $15, and then yesterday into today pulling itself back down. And it's going to be very important for the bulls to break through these inflows, actually cancel out that bear indicator, and bring up multiple time frames with it, right? We're going to zoom out in just a moment, but this is what happened. So these are the headlines. Bed Bath & Beyond to cut jobs, close stores in bid to reverse losses, okay? So they're not bankrupt, but they're trying to restore the company, right? And it's going to be through this $500 million in new financing deal that they got which ties up with the news that we've been talking about, and they're going to close 150 stores and cut jobs. Now, this is not looking so great when it comes to investors, right? In the short term. Now, if somebody believes in the long term that there's an opportunity for this stock to grow again, to survive and weather the storm, that's different. But right now in the short term, it was presenting opportunity all the way up to this point, up till yesterday. And the question is, could it try to bounce back? Well, within the volatility, we have key levels to watch. And these are the levels I'm watching. And it's not guaranteed to bounce back, especially after the announcement that everyone was looking for it to be positive, and instead of bringing it down, be the next leg up to try to hit newer highs or retest on its way back up towards $15, right? And it needed to hold above 10, and it didn't. So the inflows, super important on the 30-minute, that bear indicator to get canceled. Those are the key things I'm watching here on the 30-minute. Now, on the 15-minute, it's fighting there. It's going to be important to see this actually cross over as well. I'm going to be watching for that going into tomorrow. And if these transitions could continue into consecutive dark green bars and get a bull indicator in the process, signifying possible strength, right? Now, when you zoom out to the 4-hour though, you could see that things were on their way back down. It was on its way towards outflows crossing the midpoint. It hadn't crossed just yet. I stated I was going to watch this, if it could hold above it and bring itself back up, or if it was going to cross it, and it did. Today in the pre-market, got a bear indicator and 4 bars back to back that are red, guys. It canceled that bull indicator very quickly, turned out to be a fake out there, and you could see how inflows started to slow down. This is the whole point of looking at things with 42 vision. Our bull and bear indicators are there as extra layers of confirmation, and the inflow versus outflow indicator gives us that extra layer of confirmation as well as an edge within the volatility. So bright green is the end of the transition from the dip to the rip, right? Extreme strength. That bull indicator popped up at an extreme strength point. Started transitioning right back down really quickly to dark green with red borders, signifying some weakness. Inflows seem to have peaked or slowed down. They switched quickly into red, and yesterday they were going to the downside, and it was going to be important to see it hold above it, or if it crossed it, see how much weaker things could get. And then we also got that bear indicator in the process. That's what this is all about with 42 vision and the inflow versus outflow indicator. In the bigger picture here, right now outflows are dominating, and it's going to take a lot more strength to bring it back up and cross it. Now within the volatility in the 30-minute, these are the levels I'm watching. The first thing is the support of 818. Now before that, I'll look at 875, 880 as support levels to watch, but 818 is a key level of support to the downside, and it's one of the lowest points that we've hit since the recent run to $30 and on the way back down. Now to the upside, we want to see these inflows cross, as I stated. We want to see the bull indicator, and we want to see the transitions into dark green and bright green bars. And the first resistance level is 1126, and above that is 1270. And from there, we can start talking about higher levels if that is accomplished. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. How do you feel about this news that the company announced? Do you think this is just an overreaction, or the bears are here to actually tear this one down and we could reach newer support levels? I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.